Hi everybody, welcome to Hint of Lavender. I am so excited today to talk about kitchens. So if you follow Katie McMinn, then you probably saw all of our remodeling stuff that we did last year, which there was a lot. But today I want to talk to you about the 5 essential things to consider when you are remodeling your kitchen. First thing to consider is how you do your food prep, because that's what you do in a kitchen, right? So I knew I wanted this big long island that I could chop everything and prepare our food. And so everything kind of was centered around this island. And I really thought about how I personally prepare food. So I wanted to be able to cut everything here, but then come and do a little bit of stuff on this counter as I'm cooking on the stove. But then with all of that, I was thinking I need the refrigerator and the oven and then the pantry all within this little space. So this is kind of the food prep area of the kitchen. And I really thought of how things should flow, having enough space so that you can open up doors and not run into people. And so definitely think about how you prepare your meals and the flow of where everything is placed when you're doing your spatial planning for your kitchen remodel. Okay, so the second hint is your trash can. And I know that sounds so silly, but the trash was a big deal for us. So our trash currently is right here. We've got a recycle and a regular trash, right? I wanted it to be kind of more in the middle of the island so that when I'm here chopping, I could just throw everything in the trash can, right? That was an option, and then we also had the option of having it closer here by the kitchen sink. And so as you can see, we put the trash can by the sink. What we decided in the end was that when it was time to clean dishes, it would be easier to just walk from the table right here, empty all of your leftover food or whatever into the trash, and then be able to just stick it right in the sink. And it works really good. The boys have come accustomed to that. All right, so the third hint is thinking about things that you use on a regular basis. So for us, it is coffee. This was a big kind of thing for us. We call it a little coffee station because we are big coffee drinkers. So we designed it to be able to have enough space that you can prepare your coffee. We did open shelving so that we could include our cute little espresso cups in addition to like our regular mugs. We also over here have a lovely little cupboard that has our vast array of cups because we drink a lot of coffee. We also drink a lot of tea. So we have these really awesome corner drawers that come out. These are the espresso pods in here. So they live here in the top drawer. And then the second drawer is completely full of tea. There is no organization to this. It is just all of the wonderful tea that we enjoy. Okay, so the fourth hint is seating. And seating is a big deal at the McMinn house because we entertain a lot and have people over a lot. So as you can see, we have this ginormous table. There's only 4 people that live here, but we entertain a lot. And so I wanted a big table that we could add seating to. So normally we have these beautiful gray chairs when it's just the 4 of us. And then if we're having like a kid's birthday party or a barbecue or something, we take this bench and we flip out the chairs and put the bench here at the table so that we can add a lot more seating because you can fit like 4 or 5 kids on that bench. So as I was looking for chairs for the island, I was really struggling. I could not figure out what to get. And then my sister came over and said, maybe you should find something that matches the chairs at the dining table. And so I really like the shape of them. And lo and behold, I found these beautiful bar stools, which are the same shape, but the finish is different. So these are a green velvet and the other one is a gray plastic. But I feel like it goes really well because they look good together, but they're still different. So that's definitely a hint, is think about how your family functions, how they operate. If you need extra seating like we do when we have events or people over, just be thinking about those things as you are remodeling and planning your space so that you have enough seating for everybody. Okay, so the last hint is finishings. And this is where everyone goes wild. And I included go down the rabbit hole of the Houses app and Instagram and finding all of the pretty finishes that we love. So not to go into full detail of all of the finishings, I wanted to focus in for you guys with the hardware because that was kind of where I struggled. So I had found these matte gold square knobs, and I love them so much. I had committed to them early on in the remodeling process, and I wanted to find all of these poles. Now, I've realized you can't really see, it's not really a big deal, but this gold does not perfectly match the matte gold of the knob. I'm probably the only one that would ever notice that. However, what I decided to do was go with these black and gold, and the reason why I finally committed to these, because I did, and my husband Thomas can attest to this, I ordered like 16 different poles because I could not make a decision. But I did love these. And the reason why I stuck with them was because of those beautiful pendants that are also black and gold, and they're the exact same finish. So everything is kind of coordinated. And so that's one thing that a hint that I want to give to you guys with finishings is you have to think full picture. You can't just find one thing that you love, like knobs, and then try to work everything around that one thing, because you will go crazy. Because I went crazy a little bit as we were trying to plan this out. So definitely do find the things that you love, but think of everything as a whole and how they're all going to work together and be harmonious so that you have a kitchen that you love. I hope you guys find this helpful, and let me know. I want to hear your feedback. If you are remodeling, I'm sending good vibes your way, because you need good vibes when you are remodeling a kitchen.